If you want to start speaking Spanish with confidence, then the best place to begin is by learning a few basic phrases. In this video, I'll show you 10 essential phrases, each with 3 simple, easy to remember responses for each phrase. Now, this video is a complement to my beginner Spanish course on YouTube, which has been designed to guide complete beginners step by step and turn them into confident, fluent speakers. Inside my course, you'll learn how to form full-length sentences from your very first lesson using Spanish you can actually use in real conversations. You'll find the link to it down in the description below. Okay, so let's get underway with the first phrase. Okay, so the first phrase is hello. And to say hello in Spanish, it's hola. Now remember that the H in Spanish is silent, so the pronunciation is hola. Hola. Okay, here's 3 simple responses that you can give if someone says to you hola. First of all, you could say, hola, ¿cómo estás? Hello, how are you? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Or you could say, hola, ¿qué tal? Which means hello, how's it going? Hola, ¿qué tal? Hola, ¿qué tal? Or thirdly, you could say, hola, mucho gusto. Hello, nice to meet you. Hola, mucho gusto. Hola, mucho gusto. Okay, so the next phrase is Buenos días, which means good morning. Buenos días. Buenos días. Now, buenos días literally means good day, but it's used in the morning until midday, so it translates as good morning in English. Okay, so here's 3 phrases that you can use if someone says to you, buenos días. So you could respond, buenos días, ¿qué tal tu día? Good morning, how's your day? Buenos días, ¿qué tal tu día? Buenos días, ¿qué tal tu día? Or you could say, buenos días, ¿cómo te sientes hoy? Good morning, how are you feeling today? Buenos días, ¿cómo te sientes hoy? Buenos días, ¿cómo te sientes hoy? Or thirdly, you could respond, buenos días, ¿cómo te va? Good morning, how's it going? Buenos días, ¿cómo te va? Buenos días, ¿cómo te va? Okay, so our next phrase is Buenas tardes, which means good afternoon. Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. Now, buenas tardes is used from midday onwards until sunset. Okay, so here's 3 responses that you could give. You could say, buenas tardes, ¿qué tal tu día hasta ahora? Good afternoon, how's your day been so far? Buenas tardes, ¿qué tal tu día hasta ahora? Buenas tardes, ¿qué tal tu día hasta ahora? Or you could say, buenas tardes, ¿cómo estuvo tu mañana? Good afternoon, how was your morning? Buenas tardes, ¿cómo estuvo tu mañana? Buenas tardes, ¿cómo estuvo tu mañana? Or thirdly, you could respond, buenas tardes, ¿tienes planes para hoy? Good afternoon, do you have any plans for today? Buenas tardes, ¿tienes planes para hoy? Buenas tardes, ¿tienes planes para hoy? Okay, so the next phrase is buenas noches, which can either mean good evening or good night. So it's buenas noches. Buenas noches. Now, if you're using buenas noches to greet someone, then it translates as good evening. But if you're using it to say goodbye to someone at night, it translates as good night. Now you should use buenas noches, meaning good evening, from sunset onwards. Okay, so here are 3 responses that you can use if someone says to you buenas noches. Now, if you're greeting someone in the evening, you could say buenas noches. ¿Cómo ha ido tu día? Good evening. How has your day been? Buenas noches. ¿Cómo ha ido tu día? Buenas noches. ¿Cómo ha ido tu día? Or if you're saying goodbye to someone and you want to say good night, you could say buenas noches, que descanses, which means good night, rest well. Buenas noches, que descanses. Buenas noches, que descanses. Or finally, you could say buenas noches, nos vemos mañana. Good night, see you tomorrow. Buenas noches, nos vemos mañana. Buenas noches, nos vemos mañana. Okay, so the next phrase is ¿Cómo te llamas? Which means what's your name? ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? Now the double L in Spanish is pronounced like an English Y. So you see the double L at the start of the word llamas. We need to pronounce those L's like a Y. So the pronunciation is llamas. ¿Cómo te llamas? Okay, so here are 3 responses that you can give if someone asks, what's your name? So you could respond, Me llamo Josh. ¿Y tú? My name is Josh. And you? Me llamo Josh. ¿Y tú? Me llamo Josh. ¿Y tú? Now, of course, my name's Josh, but you would insert your own name there. So you would say me llamo plus your name. Okay, so another response you could give is Mi nombre es Josh. ¿Y tú? ¿Cuál es tu nombre? My name is Josh. And you? What's your name? Mi nombre es Josh. ¿Y tú? ¿Cuál es tu nombre? Mi nombre es Josh. ¿Y tú? ¿Cuál es tu nombre? Now, as you can see, there are 2 ways of saying my name is in Spanish. But saying me llamo plus your name is the more common way of the 2. Now, finally, if someone asks what's your name, a simple response that you can give is to say soy plus your name. So in my case, I would say soy Josh, which means I'm Josh. So it's soy plus your own name. Soy Josh. I'm Josh. Soy Josh. Okay, so the next phrase is mucho gusto, which means nice to meet you. Mucho gusto. Mucho gusto. Now, here are 3 responses that you can give if someone says mucho gusto to you. So you could say mucho gusto también, which means nice to meet you too. Mucho gusto también. Mucho gusto también. Or you could say igualmente, un placer. Likewise, a pleasure. Igualmente, un placer. Igualmente, un placer. Or finally, you could say encantado de conocerte. Delighted to meet you. Encantado de conocerte. Now, if you're a woman speaking, you change the O at the end of encantado to an A. So that would give you encantada de conocerte. Means exactly the same thing, but when it's a woman speaking. So the O changes to an A. Delighted to meet you. Encantada de conocerte. Okay, on to the next phrase. Okay, so if someone asks, ¿Cómo estás? Meaning, how are you? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Here are 3 responses that you can give. You could say, Estoy bien, gracias. I'm fine, thank you. Estoy bien, gracias. Or you could say muy bien. ¿Y tú? Very well. And you? Muy bien. ¿Y tú? Muy bien. ¿Y tú? Or if you wasn't feeling so good, you could say no muy bien, pero gracias por preguntar. Not very well, but thanks for asking. No muy bien, pero gracias por preguntar. No muy bien, pero gracias por preguntar. Okay, so the next phrase is ¿de dónde eres? ¿De dónde eres? Which means where are you from? ¿De dónde eres? ¿De dónde eres? So, three responses that you could give. You could say, in my case, I would say, soy de Inglaterra. ¿Y tú? I'm from England. And you? Soy de Inglaterra. ¿Y tú? Soy de Inglaterra. ¿Y tú? Or you could say, vengo de Estados Unidos. I come from the United States. Vengo de Estados Unidos. Vengo de Estados Unidos. Or you could say, nací en California, pero vivo aquí. I was born in California, but I live here. Nací en California, pero vivo aquí. Nací en California, pero vivo aquí. Now, if you want a handy reference for everything that we're covering in this video, I've made a free PDF that you can download. It includes a simple pronunciation guide for all the phrases that we've used in today's video. You'll find the link down in the description below. Now, the next phrase is ¿Cuántos años tienes? How old are you? ¿Cuántos años tienes? ¿Cuántos años tienes? Now, here are three simple responses. So, first of all, you could say, tengo 25 años. I'm 25 years old. Tengo 25 años. Tengo 25 años. So, the formula is tengo plus your age plus the word años. Tengo 25 años. Or another way you could say tengo 40. ¿Y tú? I'm 40. And you? Tengo 40. ¿Y tú? Tengo 40. ¿Y tú? Now, you don't have to say the word años after your age. And this is just like what we do in English. We don't have to say years old after we've given our age in English. So it's exactly the same in Spanish. So you can just simply say, tengo plus your age. Tengo 40. ¿Y tú? Now, finally, if someone asks how old you are, you can simply just state your age with the number. So you could say, 18, soy joven. 18, I'm young. 18, soy joven. 18, soy joven. So just like in English, where we don't have to say the word I'm, as in I'm 18 years old, you don't have to say tengo in Spanish. You can simply respond 18, or of course, however old you are, when someone asks your age. Okay, so the next phrase is gracias, which means thank you. Gracias. Gracias. Okay, so if someone says to you, gracias, here are three responses that you can give. First of all, you could say, de nada, you're welcome, de nada, de nada. Or you could say, con mucho gusto, with pleasure, con mucho gusto, con mucho gusto. Or you could say, gracias a ti, which means no, thank you, or thank you to you. Gracias a ti. Gracias a ti. Adding the words a ti, which literally means to you, adds emphasis, like saying you're the one I should thank. Gracias a ti. No, thank you. Gracias a ti. If you want to keep building your Spanish conversation skills and expand beyond these 10 basic phrases, don't forget to check out my beginner Spanish course, which is available for free right here on YouTube. It's designed to help you ask and answer questions with confidence so you can feel completely comfortable speaking Spanish. Now, the link to it is right here, or you can click the link that's in the description. So, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.